corporation, you know, and it's whatever. It's just like, this is what it's come to. We're so advanced. We've subcontracted.
But you know what?
Kind of shit out that everybody and anybody can do it, right?
Well, yeah, because I guess, like, UPS just got bought by a Canadian company. And
yeah.
FedEx has just recently, I guess, started posting lists of companies that it can't really service so much anymore because it's becoming overloaded. And I think that some of the speculation was something like, because a lot of people are starting to have to return to work now, like, no more joke, assholes, you got to go back to work now, you're going to lose everything. That there's this influx of shipping that's happening surrounding that too, and they're just like overwhelmed as fuck. Like, logistics, man, is like off. Greg said his company was starting to take on some business from like FedEx and shit too, like overflow that they couldn't fucking handle. Because I saw something similar the other day, yesterday as a matter of fact, at the house I'm working at. Like, they got 3 different rounds of packages delivered, and one of them was similar to what you were describing, except I think at least 2 of them were from Amazon. But they were, excuse me, they were in these people's private cars that they were just delivering shit. And this woman pulls up, opens up her hatchback, and starts getting shit out of the back of her car and bringing it to the fucking front of this house. I'm like, what the fuck? I saw she had like a little high visibility vesty or some shit that said Amazon on it, or some ridiculous. I'm like, what kind of weird subcontracted 3 times removed is this shit? Oh, it's weird.
Yeah, it's pretty half-assed, you know, for these giant corporations.
Yeah.
Billions of dollars, you know, to just fucking.
And I mean, yeah, exactly. What kind of a fucking
shit out?
What kind of a screw job? What's
background checks? No fucking proper transport shit going on.
That, not to mention that, and like, is Amazon fucking subsidizing wear and tear on your car and shit? I doubt it. I doubt they're getting any. You know, you're making all these fucking trips. Like this guy Ralph that you know, he was doing that Uber shit or whatever, and you know, and like some sort of errand running dash crap app thing, and like you had to do like 75 trips or total 75 total errands to get what seemed like not much. Yeah, you had to achieve these like little milestones in order to get paid. I was like, holy fuck. You know how many fucking, you know how much fucking around you would be doing making 75 fucking trips? Oh, can you get me a...
Didn't have a smile on her face, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you fucking, by the 70...
Because I saw like 30 different bags in the back of her car, you know, just like...
Yeah, she's like, each one of these is just a check mark on a list to try and get paid. and I hope if you get groceries or food that you're towards the top of the list. You know, like first to drop off. Shit. 90-degree day, you got nothing but like eggs and milk and shit.
Yeah.
Frozen goods. But what kind of a cocksucker would order all his frozen goods on a 90-degree day by fucking messenger service?
Yeah, well, they just should be providing a more uniform fucking delivery system since they have control of the market, you know?
Well, yes.
That's the thing, there's no regulation on this shit.
No, but you know what else? People are fucking stupid and lazy. And they're overwhelming these things with their stupidity and laziness. For God's sake. I mean, I work at houses sometimes, man. There's like 15 packages a day dropped off in here. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Every day you have packages delivered? You fucking butthole.
Yeah, right?
Go to a fucking store, man. You're too busy. You're too busy to live your own fucking life.
Well, you look at all the packaging that comes for just a small item. You know, you have a box and a bag with fucking bubble wrap and fucking little air pillows and all that shit.
I ordered it. I ordered a T-shirt from Zildjian, and it comes, and it's just a fucking T-shirt flat in a cellophane package, you know, and it's got like a box that's like this fucking big, you know. This, oh, God damn it, no piece of shit. End that shit. It's got a box that's like this big with all this paper and shit in it. I'm like, what the fuck? I got that. Oh, remember I was telling you about that. I called that guy at Sam Ash and he's like, hey, I'll get right on that. I'll send you out a replacement head. He did, and it came it came 2 days after I talked to him. It was here. I was like, awesome. But even that, it had this like long, it had this really tall, skinny box and shit. And I'm like, those air pillows things you were just mentioning. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was way too much.
It's like more packaging than product.
Yeah, I was like, you could have slipped that T-shirt in a fucking, almost like a manila envelope, a shipping envelope and shit, and just sent it. The fuck? Whatever. Lame.
Hey, man. Waste not, want not, right?
That saying always confused me for the longest time.
What's that?
Waste not, want not. Like exactly what that was getting at. How do you interpret? Yeah, how do you
understand it now?
Yeah. How do you interpret it?
Well, if you don't waste, then you don't want it.
There you go. It's that straightforward.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when I was a kid, I don't know what I did in my head to turn that into something more complicated or mysterious than it was, but I don't know, it's just weird. And then, of course, when I was a teenager, I'm like, oh, yeah, I get it. All right. Waste not, want not.
Yeah, the simple things take a while to digest sometimes.
Truly. Like another little fucking thing we tossed around the house. Shake and shake the ketchup bottle. None'll come and then a lot'll. It took me a minute. It took me a minute to get the lot'll part. I'm like, none a lot'll. Then a lot'll? What the fuck does that mean? Of course, then a lot will. But, be that as it may.
You make some fart sounds too along the way.
Ooh. I like it.
Yep, squeezing out the last giblets. Fucking delicious.
Gibbles. Squeezing out the last giblets, you fucking pig. You are fucking gross, dude.
The spritzy sprays.
Uh-huh.
Shitsy.
Very nice.
The shitsy splattles.
The shitsy splattles. My favorites.
On your beefy cake made of cattle.
Oh. On your beefy cake made of cattle.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound tasty?
Uh-huh. You are gross.
Beef cakes. How would you like a birthday cake that's just like a giant hamburger, like a piece of meat, covered in ketchup?
Why? You know what?
What?
I've been listening to this podcast. The podcast is called The 27 Club. It's about the, the artist that died at 27. Jim Morrison, Hendrix, Joplin, Brian Jones, all that shit. But he's doing this like in-depth thing on Jim Morrison, right? The more I hear about Jim Morrison, the more I learn about him, the more I just think he was just the biggest fucking dickhead probably ever. Like if you knew him personally, he just seems like he'd be the most annoying fucking asshole ever.
Like the ultimate libtard fucking woke motherfucker.
Well, like, no. Because he would have been like all like, revolution and chaos, man. I just want to fucking fuck everything up. Like that dude just developed a reputation everywhere he went as like being one of the biggest cocksuckers and like, you know, just like became a royal, spoiled rich little dick, right? But he's the kind of jagoff who'd be all about cashing that big ass check and living off what money could give, but then at the same time putting down people as capitalist pigs and all that shit. Just an annoying cocksucker. Way too fucked up all the time for his own good. Just piss you off. Kind of like somebody that we knew.
Yeah, well, I don't think the bandmates really cared for him too much.
Well, after a while, he just caused so much fucking trouble everywhere he went that it, you know, like him personally, that it would be hard because on one hand you have like Light My Fire or Hello I Love You, like burning up the charts and shit. And it's awesome. And you've achieved like worldwide fame and fortune and success. But then on the other hand, you have this dickhead who at any minute will do something that will implode the whole thing and take everybody down with him. Like retarded shit. Unnecessary. Just to see how far he could push it.
Yeah, just a jag-off.
Well, yeah, like people who talk about all this, like, just that break on through to the other side vibe that, oh, hey, man, I'm gonna take it to the next level and all that shit, right? The next level of what? It's the part they're never able to fucking fulfill or come up with is that. Like, what are you talking about? What does that look like?
It looked like this. Like a gaper.
Oh, yeah, a heart-shaped gaper? That's sweet.
Yeah.
I like it. Makes me feel comfortable and at home. Loved. I just wanted to love.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh. Vibes, man. Vibes.
Yeah, that's you right there. Yes.
What's that say?
Yes.
Yas.
Yes.
Why ass?
Why ass?
Look at that. That tongue's getting ready to lick the gape.
Ooh. Come on.
For it.
Come over
He's
here.
like, come on, man.
Come here,
Oh.
you. Come here.
Billy? Oh, no. Rainbows? Oh, Jesus. Oh, what?
We're spacewalking.
Pizza. I don't know how to play this game.
I don't either. I guess you gotta look towards the object,
The items?
I guess. This is no bueno.